Hello, I'm glad you joined me tonight. I'm a mixed up person because of people being in the nursing home and hospital, lack of sleep, trying to bring them things that might make their day happier. There's another friend that's the man's brother, and we've just gotten off the phone because he's going to have to bring a computer tomorrow to see if, and I'm going to bring a lamp, a high powered lamp, because my friend is legally blind, but he can still see enough to do internet work. And to tell you the truth, he had other requests, catheters that he could put in himself if he had KY jelly. That's if, when they release him from the nursing home, if when they took out the permanent catheter, and they've given him different medicines so he could urinate on his own. But in case it stops working and he can't go on his own, he'll be able to use KY jelly and these straight catheters. Getting old is a rough road. I'm getting there myself. I'm not at his. He's 20 years older than me, and we're trying to do everything we can. We're bringing in a computer. We're bringing in a list of things that he thought would make his nursing home experience. It's called Rehab. It's not called nursing home. It's in a nursing home, but it's a rehab floor. So the strain that is causing is on us who are involved, his two brothers and myself. The strain of feeling for him, of feeling his pain, of he's legally blind, but he can still see partly well enough if he's got a lot of light. And you've got things like your urinary system that needs to be flowing, as you know. Okay, so he's got 2 medications for that. He's totally alert, and we're visiting him every day. We really had to have a talk yesterday with the administration because they weren't giving adequate care. And I'm talking about it was a long discussion. When I say adequate care, I mean people weren't checking on them all day. You know, there's certain biological needs that have to be taken care of, like going to the restroom. That needed to be addressed when no one came in to help, and his brother had to do it for him. This nursing home was, in my opinion, the top nursing home in my town, and I have known several people that got great care. Now, my wife, she said he's not getting the care of other people that she knows because he's on Medicare Advantage. He's on the higher level of. Now, Medicare Advantage may have 2 or 3 different levels. The highest one may actually pay for a few days at a nursing home or rehab. Well, he also has VA. He could go to VA and get 100% free care, but that's too far away and could be in the future, but we don't want that future to happen now. What we're hoping for is that he'll go home and have the VA is having caretakers every day if needed to come in 2 or 3 hours and take care of things that need to be taken care of. And what I mean by that is cooking if necessary, cleaning the floor, cleaning the bathroom, cleaning the shower, and things like that. Free. If you're a veteran that's served 2 terms, which he has, and is on 80% disability because of his, not sure if it's of the hearing or the eye, but they test every year, both of those. He's got a heart implant, not an implant, but a heart. It keeps track. I can't think of the name. It keeps track and keeps it on track to where it doesn't skip a beat. I'll think of it in a minute, and then I'll let you know. I talked to the relatives, and you know, if you have someone in the nursing home or in the hospital, it will pull you down. And if you have, I don't need to tell you the degree it can affect you. Even when you try to sleep, and even as you wake up during the night, wondering what you should do. Okay, I'm going to visit tomorrow. So is the family. We got one thing I need to tell you. If you have someone in either the hospital or the nursing home or a rehab center, have an advocate every day. You would not be surprised from what happened yesterday, where nothing happened, to what happened today, which is Sunday, where all sorts of people came in that worked at the rehab center, came in to check on them, give them food, give them water, give them liquids, give them pills. Man, it took one person, and this is what happened. He saw that his father was neglected all day. And I think he said, you either get the administrator in here or I'm going to call the police for no care. In 20 minutes, the assistant administrator came in. And all this was explained. All the care he didn't get. And let me tell you how much that made a difference. Today, he was checked on possibly every hour. Do you need anything? Can we bring you something? You need to go to the restroom, we'll take you there. All this happened because one person, a family member, took it on his own. And he told me later, because we talked on the phone, he said, I was afraid the way I was coming across and yelling. I was afraid they were going to call the police on me. And I said, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work. They didn't call the police on you. You should call the police on them. So it was all changed today 200%. Now I'm sharing this because I want you to treat your relatives and yourself, for that matter. Be your own advocate if no one else is going to be. And because you've got a cell phone, you can call the police, you can call the administrator, you can call anybody. So just realize how much difference it makes to have someone on your side when you're in the hospital or nursing home or rehab center. Thank you so much for joining me. I just talk about what I want to, as you know, as you can tell. I had someone today tell me, the reason why no one really subscribes to you is because you don't have hooks on your videos. And Dan, the van man, if you're watching, you're the man that told me that. And I told you I was going to go to Walmart and get some fishing hooks and take care of this problem. But I haven't made it to Walmart yet. Blessings to all. It is Sunday.